Hi everyone, this is my EMath assignment and I'll be explaining and talking about my questions 4 and 5. Before I start explaining about my questions 4 and 5, let's take a look at the values of A, B, and C. So as we can see here, B4 represents the value of A, and D4 represents the value of B. Lastly, I4 represents the value of C. Now, let's take a look at the graph. And as we can see in this graph, the blue line represents y equals ax squared, while the orange line represents y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Let's get started with our question 4. This equation y equals a bracket x plus b over 2a bracket square plus c minus b squared over 4a is completed square form of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Before I explain on how the graph will be shifted, we will first have to calculate the values for b over 2a and c minus b squared over 4a. In this case, where our a equals to 1, b equals to negative 4, c equals to 5, the calculated value for b over 2a will be negative 2. And c minus b squared over 4a will be 1. The value of a, which is our b4 here, determines the directions of the curved line of the graph. In this case, a is positive, hence, the curved line will be facing upwards looking like a U. And let's say, if our value of a is negative, the curved line will be facing downwards instead. The values of b over 2a, which is our d4 over 2 times b4 here, determines where the graph will shift horizontally. In this case, the value is negative, so the graph will horizontally shift to the positive side of x-axis by b over 2a units. And if our values of b over 2a is positive, the graph will shift horizontally to the negative side of x-axis by b over 2a units. The value of c minus b squared over 4a, which is our I4 minus d4 squared over 4 times b4, determines where the graph shifts vertically. In this case, the value is positive, hence the graph line will move up. And if the value is negative, the graph line will move down. Now, let's move on to question 5. There will be changes in the number of solutions when the discriminant value changes. When discriminant value is more than 0, there will be 2 real solutions. And when the discriminant value is 0, there will be only 1 real solution, which means x1 and 2 will have the same values. Lastly, when the discriminant value is less than 0, there will be no real solutions, and based on Excel, there will be an error. And that's all for my EMath assignment explanation for questions 4 and 5. Thank you.